12 million tonnes of plastic enter the ocean every year, ending up on our beaches and throughout our seas. This global and seemingly insurmountable problem is being tackled by the Final Straw Foundation. Based in Emsworth on the south coast, this small but highly ambitious charity is tackling this issue head-on by running regular beach cleans. And since their beginning, they have cleared nearly 45,000 kilograms of waste from our beaches, with the help of local volunteers. Amy Rushton, the marketing officer, is encouraging volunteer sign-ups for Saturday's beach clean, but it's looking like it may be difficult to get helpers along.
So how many sign-ups have we got for Saturday now?
We're only running at 7 at the moment,
7?
only 7. But there's quite a lot of things. The football's on Saturday, so I'm wondering if people are making plans to do barbecues and things like that.
I mean, that's not football o'clock. Football's later. I will be there waving my flag, but I can still beach clean in the morning.
We're having a little bit of an issue with sign-up numbers. We're not entirely sure why. We've got a few theories, but today we'll focus on kind of pushing out the message and trying to drum up some more people to come along. Where it is in Hill Head as well, there's quite a lot of footfall, people walking by. So as soon as people kind of see us and learn what we're about, I think they'll be, happy to get involved and stuff. So yeah, I'm not worried. It'll be okay.
It's like a double whammy of helping our country on Saturday. We can litter pick, we can keep our beaches clean, help the environment, and then we can go home and support the boys.
It's the morning of the beach clean, and Amy is making her way to Hill Head.
I've checked sign-ups. I did that late last night, and it was up to about 16 or 17, as far as I remember. But I have had a couple of messages from people to say that they are coming along, and they just haven't signed up. So we are hoping. 20 would be really, really great. But the wind is a problem. So we have a safe cut-off, which we're not at, but the gusts are quite strong. We are going to keep an eye on it for today, yeah.
With the possibility that wind speeds may increase to 40 miles an hour, the already blustery beach clean may have to be called off, as managing the collected rubbish becomes almost impossible.
It's about the consistent wind that we really check on. The gusts we can kind of deal with, but it is quite strong. It's lovely, blows out the cobwebs, but it'll blow any rubbish that we get around. So it's just about whether people want to come down and chase plastic bottles around the beach.
It's a flowy one!
Joining Amy to run the beach clean today is Georgie.
It's super flowy!
It has got worse since I got here.
Let's go up.
But it's all right. I've secured the flag with the things and all good.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
In spite of the weather, as Amy predicted, a crowd of volunteers appear.
Well, thanks for coming to do the beach clean with us this morning. As you can tell, it's pretty blowy. What we're going to do is normally we'd be here till 12 and you can go off and do what you'd like and come back, but we will ask you to just check in and just, we'll keep you updated.
And with the beach clean underway, there are health and safety hazards to consider, with all the volunteers wearing gloves in case they come across any number of dangerous items. But it's not only the hazards to be aware of. The vast scale of the problem is actually almost hidden.
I don't know if you found a nurdle. Do you know what a nurdle is? No. So nurdles is a little bead, and everything that's made of plastic, everything, comes from a nurdle. And you found one in the stones. That is pretty amazing. So that is a nurdle. Can you say that word?
Yes.
Nurdle, like a noodle, but not quite.
Nurdles are tiny pre-production plastic pellets, the building blocks of all plastic products. They escape into the environment from manufacturing plants and during transportation. Shockingly, 11.5 trillion nurdles enter the ocean annually. In the wild, nurdles pose a severe threat to marine life as animals mistake them for food. They break down into toxic nanoparticles, and once they've entered the food chain, they have the potential to harm human health. The Final Straw Foundation use a nurdle trommel, a large metal drum sieve that separates microplastics from sand and small stones. But on a shingle beach like Hill Head, this process doesn't work, and so removing nurdles has to be done by hand.
Sometimes I think when I'm like this and I see how many nurdles there are just in this little patch, they're just blowing up across the beach. I just have to make a difference on one patch, right? Like hopefully if I remove, 20, it's a small start. If everyone could just remove a little bit. But I think sadly, honestly, I think we'll be beach thinning for the next hundreds of years. We should be all prepared for that.
Despite the grim reality of nurdle pollution, passionate volunteers find joy and purpose in their efforts, turning the challenge into a rewarding mission.
The ladies came into my school a few weeks ago and talked to the children, did a really lovely little activity with them all about plastic pollution in the oceans, and I saw their post on Facebook and thought I'd come down and help.
Just found them, I don't know when, like a while ago, and was just like, that sounds like a good idea. Because there's just too much plastic and it's small and it's just going to ruin the environment.
This is our third time, and just out on our own on a weekend every now and then. I haven't really found anything particularly weird or anything, but it's mainly just plastics.
My friend normally joins me and we have a little natter as we're going along, and you don't notice the 2 hours, it just goes so quickly, and I think it's just really important to do. I've got my own litter picker at home and I go around my streets and pick litter.
With wind speeds staying below the dangerous threshold and the beach clean nearing its end, the volunteers begin to bring back their collected items.
Oh, they found a chair, nice.
There we go, amazing. Well, thank you so much. It'd be great to see you guys again, all right?
Yeah.
And you've done your amazing deed. Yeah, you've cleaned off litter off the beaches. Woo!
It's half as much in, it's popped out and blown out again. We've chased on the beach again.
This is what I'm worried about. I'm hugging it really tightly. We will publish what we collected as a total group on our socials, so you'll be able to see. And I hope you've had a nice time.
Taking shelter behind the beach huts, Amy and Georgie sort the rubbish so they can find any recycling.
Yeah, the problem with these is the fact it'll break off into tiny small bits. That's insulation foam.
Don't know what that is.
Like tar or something, isn't it?
Yeah, great.
Okay, brilliant. I'll catch up to you in a sec, okay?
Yeah, so I'll bring it over.
Yeah, great, it's 1 minute.
So we have lots of smaller bits here that don't weigh as much. It doesn't always feel as impressive as when we get loads of big items that weigh loads, but still every piece is absolutely valid, right? It's off our beaches and people have done amazing. So despite the wind, yeah, really chuffed. That's all the rubbish done.
Is everyone back?
I think
Should
so.
we weigh it?
What's your bet? We're on 10.5 now. What do you reckon?
I reckon.
Go on.
We're at 10.5. I reckon 12 in total.
Can I feel this? Yes.
I reckon 12 in total.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
I'm going to go 13. Just
oh my god.
the same.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That's what?
2.
2. Right. Hang on. Get out of the barnacle bucket.
This one. 13.5. I think I'm closest. That means I win. High five you.
Nice. And how many people?
It was 22 in the end.
Yeah, nice. There we go then.
Finally, with the rubbish sorted and weighed, Georgie reports it to the council so it can be collected, marking the end of a successful beach clean.
Really, really good day. Do you know what? To pick up 13 or 14 kilograms doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's predominantly made up of tiny little bits, that is a lot of little bits to make that amount of litter on the beach here. And the fact that 22 people took their time in this weather, it's really empowering to see, people are concerned, they do want to help. And when, a lot of them, this is their first clean and they will go and they will tell their friends and, we spread the word. And more, I think this will become a normal activity for people to get involved in.
If you'd like to help keep our beaches clean, go to finalstrawfoundation.org for a list of the upcoming beach clean events.